Okay, so I'm gonna start off this beat using this sound called Aqua Mallet right here, and it sounds like this. Now stay with me because this sound's not gonna stay sounding like this. Honestly, right now it doesn't sound that great, but luckily Alchemy right here has an advanced option. You go to advanced and we could take some of these splashes off, because I really want to get is that nice pad in the background. You could kind of hear it, right? So I want to just reduce some of these volumes right here, light splash 1, remove these layers, and even this, maybe this one, leave a little bit, and let's raise up the sign. That's what I really want. There we go. Oof. Now that we got that going, let's raise up the sign a little bit more, raise up the volume, increase it, and I'm gonna be playing in the key of E minor, and I'm gonna play really easy chords to follow along in this video, so you can pause the video wherever you want. I'm gonna go over the chord progression. It's gonna be E, D, and C, and then the second time around, I'm gonna go from back to a C, D, E minor, and then go to an F sharp, and then go back to a C. Just for a little bit of transition. I don't know how long this is gonna be, maybe an 8-bar loop. And I'm gonna keep the BPM at 140. Try to make something very vibey, subtle, and that's kind of heartfelt in a way. So let's go and record this first melody right here. I'm just going back and forth with the chords. And let's try to fix this MIDI notes a little bit. They're a little bit off the grid here, so I'll just go ahead and fix these up just a bit here. I do kind of want the grace notes to kind of pop out a little bit, but I don't want them to be so obnoxious in the way. So let's just fix these up a bit and see, maybe extend some a little bit and some leave them kind of where they are. All right. Way better. So now let's go ahead, EQ this a little bit, do some of this low end, not too much though. I kind of like that low end, and just some of the mid section. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a stereo pan, a little bit -12 to the left, just leave it right there. You could even add some reverb effects from Alchemy already. Let's see what we do if we warp the sound. Oof, it just gets more full. What about delay time? It's crazy what you could do with some pad, man. Nice. And so for my second instrument, I'm gonna go ahead and come out of the stock plugins for once. I've been doing like stock plugins for the past videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this nice piano sound called LA Custom C7 Wash inside Keyscape. This piano sounds super, super lush. Sounds like this. It just sounds super realistic. It's hard to find like a piano sound inside Alchemy that sounds just as good. And for piano sounds, I kind of don't want to mess around. I want to use the most authentic, realistic piano sound that I can find. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to freestyle a little bit using the same chords, kind of just going. Now, if you're starting off, I would recommend doing just the basic chords with the piano. And then back again. And then with the F sharp, back to C. Like I said, pause the video wherever you like and go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, let's go ahead and record this in. I don't know if I could use that as a loop so much. Let's just do it over and try to do something more simpler even. Was ugly right there at the end. Let's just remove all of that nonsense. This sounds pretty subtle. Kind of want to R&B it up though a little bit. Maybe I'll do that. This little used to be right here. The smallest details matter. Right here, maybe right there. Back to loop. So let's just leave it as is right there. I think that'll work. We're gonna really EQ this though, like. I want to vinyl it up a little bit. I kind of don't like those last two notes. I probably will change them in a bit. This one is just a little too quick. All right, we'll just leave it there for now. Keep it simple, not too many effects. So for my third instrument, I'm gonna be using this lead sound called Boards of Zelina, and it's one of my go-tos when I can't find anything too good, and it's in Analog Lab. It's in the lead section. If you go to home, you go to leads, and you'll see it right here, Boards of Zelina. I have it already hearted, but it's around there somewhere. So, and it sounds like this. I really love that. It has so much fullness already. That's what I was looking for, something more full and more majestic, more ambient. So let's record something in. Ooh, I kind of like how that played out. I was just playing G and A and then C and D. Pretty simple, actually. Let's try to see if we could duplicate this. I'm gonna play it again with the metronome because if I quantize it, those grace notes are not gonna sound the same. So let's go ahead. I'm getting a little too excited now. Let's see how this sounds. What if I quantize? I'm gonna quantize real quick. Okay, so I am on tempo. It's just vibes, bro, vibes. I don't even know what to do with this. Just leave it like that. Let's EQ a little bit. Now that I got this one like this, I might just EQ this pad a lot more and make this more of a main instrument. Clean it up. It sounds a little bit off tempo. That one sounds a little bit rushed right there. I think that's the one. And we'll just leave it like that for now, honestly. I think it'll work. Okay, so the fourth thing I'm gonna add, call me crazy, but I am gonna add some vocal chops. I just must. It's just a must. Like, I just have to do it. And this is the vocal chop right here. It sounds so lush. I could always remove it later on anyways, maybe for a good intro or something. So let's go ahead and add this. It's gonna just really put the emotion, the heart in this beat. Let's go. Oops, I'm trying to figure it out, all right? Let me just put this right here. Let's quantize this. I think that's not gonna work right there. This should be a little bit later, maybe. It doesn't make sense to put that for you there first. So let's just do it over. How does that work? Let's see. Let's speed it up a little bit though. It's a little bit slow on that part. Let's put 65. Not bad. A little bit too early on this one. Now we gotta slow it down. See, this is the part about experimenting, okay. Okay, and then we can go to the next one, I think. After that, we can go to... Ooh, I like that one though. I want to use that one too. I want to use all of them. That's the problem. By the way, I just wanted to interrupt this video to mention that all these loops that you're hearing that I'm playing and that I'm making, you can now download them in my Patreon. I reopened my Patreon. There was a lot of people always downloading them. I had closed it for a while, but it's now reopened. So for $3 a month, you could download all the loops I'm making every single week. And of course, there's different tiers in case you want to join different tiers. But my Patreon is now back open. You can hit the link in the description. Go ahead and subscribe. You're not going to want to miss out. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. So anyways, back to the beat. I think I'm gonna add this part right after. Here we go. Ooh, I think I got it, bro. Let's hear it all now. I don't know if I started right from the beginning, if it'll make sense. So it's only about these vocal samples, bro. I could almost feel it where it goes. I'm gonna just delete that little. It's a little different, but let's lower it down a little bit more. Let's EQ this. This is gonna be very, very subtle in the back. There you go, perfect. And this saw some hollow. It's kind of thinned out a bit. It's too thinned out. I like how it just gives it space though for the drums. Nice. Now for my favorite part, let's start adding some drums. Let's start with a clap, bro. I just gotta use a clap. I kind of like this little, whatever this is, sounds pretty crazy. I don't know. I don't like that one though. I kind of don't want this one either. I don't know. Let's go to another drum sound. Let's see what my desktop has. Let's see right here. Sound kit original. No, main drum kit. Okay, let's go to this one. These sound really harsh, not gonna lie. This one's not too bad, but all these drum sounds terrible, bro. I do have my own drum kit, but I've just been using it for so long. Let's go to the Vibe God kit. Why do I feel like they all sound the same, but they don't sound the same? That one's better. There you go. Nice and crisp. I'm gonna make the drums very simple for this beat because we already have so much going on in the melody. Let's bring in some hi-hats actually. Sometimes I go ahead and start with why does Andy's tag keep popping up? That's some guy I collab with a lot. Andy, if you don't know who that is, he's like a Billboard charting producer, has worked with Lil TJ, has worked with Drake, bunch of numerous artists. I don't know, but yeah, we make a lot of beats together. Well, he sends me loops. Honestly, his loops are fire. So anyways, I got off track. What was I doing? Oh yeah, let's go get some hi-hats. Ooh, these sound pretty nice and crisp. Let's do eighth notes right here. These hi-hats definitely are not it though. Let's bring these in right here. Let's do 64 steps though. And let's go ahead and change the velocity on some of them. This could be a little tedious and I should have some midis for this already, but I don't even have time to make beats sometimes. I hear some rolls coming in. Hey, let's do some note repeats, like maybe right here. Right after this one. The drums gotta smack, bro. That's all I'm saying. The kick and the 808 gotta hit. Let me see how these hi-hats sound. Let's try these hi-hats. I kind of like the ones that I had earlier. All right, let's just go ahead and add this kick and then we'll go ahead with the 808. Let's just go with the very sharp kick right here. Let's do eighth notes also. Just boom. I might have to bring in like some spins 808 for this one. Or a slapper, like something crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. Let's try this. This sounds close to spins. And of course, I love to play the 808 myself. Let's see what comes up, but I'm just gonna go ahead and play the 808 on the keyboard. I think a little too much there, but try to EQ this to see if the 808 comes up a bit. Let's see how it sounds with the drums now. I kind of like that it's offbeat a little bit. Got the spins right here, bro. Ooh, what? We We don't use these spins at 808 that much anymore. I mean, people should stop trying to use them, but for the sake of this video, let's just use them right now. But try to stay away from these. I haven't made a slow beat like this in a minute. It feels crazy. All right, let's try to add some perks here and there. I kind of want to add this perk right here because like it just make it like more, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't go too much. This is probably the most simple drums I've ever done. Definitely let's go for an open hat. Let's go with this one. There it goes, just right there to nothing crazy. Let's add some echo on this hi-hat since it's hitting here and there. Maybe it'll just sound nice. I'll probably add this water perk every other snare hit. Yeah, that sounds good. Just like every other clap, just let this water perk hit, make the emotion even more. Emotion, whatever, I don't know. It doesn't even sound good, but whatever. Let's try it out. It's not quantized. Nah, deleting that one. I kind of don't like that. Honestly, I kind of don't know what to add. I feel like once the beat is kind of like full, maybe it's not necessary to add so many things. Maybe it's good to keep it simple. So let's try to rearrange this beat, mix it up a little bit, and I don't know, maybe I'll add a perk in here and there. But let's hear the final result in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Bless those keys to RMC.
if you're at the deep end of this video, you already know what to do. Comment down below. Deep end, I really thought this beat was very emotional, heartfelt. You know, somebody could really throw some lyrics on here, sing their butt off or whatever. But anyways, don't forget that my Patreon's now open and you're able to subscribe for as little as $3 a month and get all these loops, drum sounds, whatever it is that you guys are looking for. I'm gonna try to focus more on the Patreon community, and it's reopen again. So don't forget to hit the link in the description and join today. Let me know your feedback. So again, if you're in the deep end, comment down below, deep end. God bless. Till next time, guys. Stay blessed, stay positive. Peace.